beforehand with our Soraka oracles.
And we just saw you guys take Baron, and you know what? Them picking up blue under your ward, not gonna help them very much.
And we'll notice that Dragon is also up, so that is contested territory for both teams. We really don't have any sight over there, so we don't know what's going on. They could be getting it, they could be not.
And it looks like you're sending a couple of scouts out.
Looks like we will be engaging for Baron, and Zerata will be chased. He will flash out of that Jarvan ulti, being safe.
Very, very aggressive move, having just 2 people take Dragon right there with so many of the enemy team right at mid lane. That could have gone horribly poorly for you.
It could have, yes. You see us typing out Dragon timers, which is, again, I repeated in the last game. This is what some people should do. I mean, some people actually don't know the respawn timers, they just guess. I mean, Baron's up every 8 minutes, I believe, and Dragon's up every 6 minutes.
Good.
You see him typing it in all chat, and we were giving him shit in TeamSpeak, calling him a retard and a dumbass.
Wow, that is some really good sportsmanship at the very least.
Yeah, and they're still like, what? Well, I thought that was kind of cute more than anything. You will see 2 people engaging down bottom. Jarvan still does have his oracles, meaning that he can annihilate our wards, pushing us back a little bit.
He doesn't seem to be patrolling his own jungle too much, and having your ward at their blue is
Arrow
really
hitting Alistar.
Alistar only having 72 armor there can take a lot of damage from Ashe. Luckily, he does get away. They took that turret down without too much contention from you. But being that it's the 27-minute mark near enough, losing that 1 turret is not too bad.
No, not at all.
Especially when you're even on
turrets aren't too bad.
And you're up on dragons and you're up by 2 kills.
I have the same amount of turrets, gotten every single dragon, and Baron, which is 300 gold per member.
Tristana ignited. Looks like she's gonna go down even through Alistar's heal there.
Oh, Karth is taking lots of damage from Anivia's R and E. I believe it's E. I don't know. I feel kind of stupid right now for saying it if I'm wrong.
He flashes away, and I think that was a mistake, seeing as even though it was a 4-on-5, having Karthus dead in the middle of a team fight, not entirely too bad.
We will be taking this tower, walling them off from it. Alistar will be going down. Vladimir ulti is going. Vladimir drops like a bag of rocks, and they will be disengaging. Our team is fine. Most of us have half HP. And
gonna see that Soraka ult.
Very, very key. He saw that Karthus ulti and he's like, I gotta pull this off now. Snaps it, and there wasn't really much to go on. We could have had 2 to 3 people drop there, but it was prevented.
Yeah, with 205 AP on Soraka, that's even better than Karthus is.
Amazing Ashe ulti. You see Jarvan taking lots of damage. Karthus might be going down. Karthus is going down, sniped by a flash from Ashe.
Redeeming that horrible arrow.
Yes, thank God. He is getting hit by the turret, but he will make it out fine. He'll kill it quick enough, and they have Soraka heals. OP, I know. You see our top and bottom lanes are being pushed, but we're not exactly too worried about it. Our goal as a team to try to keep our minion waves in the middle mark, right about where the river meets up with your lane.
Yep.
Is where our goal is, because that's a point where you can push really quick, or you can have it pushed against you. I mean, it's a good and a bad thing.
Yeah, well, it does allow you really good control over Baron and Dragon, having things push at least out to the river.
Yes. You can, it gives you more sight. People argue that you might want to have it a little bit further or a little bit back, but I mean, right in the middle is where I want it.
We're seeing 3 people chase down Ashe. She's trying to get the hell out of there.
Ashe
the Jarvan flash.
Down, losing her double buff.
And that Baron buff.
Her double buff to Tristana. Tristana having now blue and red is gonna be a big deal.
That is a happy Tristana.
She has that quick attack speed. Yeah, she has that quick attack speed, allowing her to get those procs off pretty quick.
Anivia picking blue back up. Needs a little bit of help with it.
Yep. You see that our ward picks up D2 running the middle. They might be doing a push. Another thing I want you guys, the viewers, to notice is, you want to pull up the items tab real quick. while there's much going on.
Every
is
time you mention
Lee
it, I
Sin
bring
has
it
a
up.
Quicksilver. Alright. Every time, or not every time, I mean, Lee Sin has a Quicksilver sash, which is actually going to be a huge deal. I mean, people are like, they don't really have a suppression. I mean, you really don't need it. Actually, it's still kind of big if he wants to either, like, escape or get out of a CC so he can help protect somebody. That's actually huge. I mean, if he can get that quick shield off on someone, to prevent that damage and allow Soraka to heal him back up, I mean, that's something that's going to be in our favor.
Oh, certainly. And isn't, I know for a fact Vladimir ults can be cleared by Quicksilver, but can Karthus ults do as well?
No, because it's a casting over time. It doesn't really, it's not really like a dot or an effect that increases damage against you or anything.
Well, still, with the lack of a cleanse and the presence of some CC and Vladimir's ultimate, a Quicksilver Sash is definitely a wise investment of gold.
Yeah. Dragon will be coming up soon. You see that we're hovering around it because we saw our timers. Again, type timers, huge thing. We don't see the enemy team, so we're kind of, you know, cautious. Don't really know where they're at. We don't really have wards too far into their jungle. Another thing I noticed is we had our Soraka clairvoyance when we wanted it clairvoyance, or if he thought it was a good time to clairvoyance. A lot of teams just randomly use their clairvoyance to see where people are at, and it's kind of a flaw. I mean, it doesn't really serve any purpose to do that.
I find it's much better to cover an area where you don't want an enemy to be rather than just blindly try to find them.
Yeah. And I'm going to actually talk a little bit about ward placement here. You see the two wards that are next to Dragon as we're taking Dragon, one's in the bush and one's right up there. If you see that little crevice where the bush turns that little bit, if you place a ward right there, it's actually better. You're actually only using one ward for the cost of, well, using one ward in comparison to two. You actually still get to see the bottom part of the bush, and you still get to see that little ramp where they can come up. You can see that we're also going to be taking Baron because they're actually split up. We got two bottom, Vlad and Tristana. We got Karthus and Alistar. Don't believe they have this warded, so they do not know that we'll be taking this. Jarvan coming in with a Banshees and still has Historical. Even though he's been taking lots of damage this whole game, being walled off, not being able to attempt to steal it. Very good move on Anivia. We will be engaging. Karthus drops. Vladimir is now going to die now. And you see Jarvan ulti not really trapping anyone. People take lots of damage. Tristana dropping. Jarvan finally dying and Alistar dropping. You see a clutch shield by Lee Sin onto Swain, saving my life. Thank God.
And we are going to see a 5-4-0 and probably a push to win down the middle lane.
Yes.
It's really, really important if you are going to team fight at Baron, you want your entire team in one position. I'd say a key flaw of that fight was Team SYN BYN being spread up and spread out.
And it really didn't help the team that Jarvan's ulti completely missed the person. Well, actually hit the person, but the person flashed out. And it allowed that team to be split up because that rock actually separates your own team. Your own team can't really walk through that. And that will be GG. MOZ will be winning 2-0. Good games.
Definitely. So Madmen of Zaun moving on into the finals, and wish them luck if they're who you're rooting for. They'll be facing off against Top Line. This is Agent of Zion joined by... That's when you jump.
Byron.
There you go.
Yeah. Didn't know if you were going to say that or not, you know. We're a little rusty, you know, we'll work out the kinks, don't worry about it.
Alright, thanks for watching, guys.